Guten Abend, herzlich willkommen zur Präsentation von digitalearth.at. I'm honored to be here. Als Professor aus England wurde ich natürlich gebeten, über europäische Aspekte zu sprechen. Nun, es tut mir leid, dass ich nicht den ganzen Vortrag auf Deutsch halten kann, denn dann würden Sie wahrscheinlich bis ins neue Jahr hinein über mich lachen. So I'm going to speak in English. You'll be glad to hear. It's my honor to present a European perspective in a few minutes. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but for just a few minutes I want to give you some information about what's happening elsewhere. Just a little bit of background. The support for education is shrinking. More and more countries are using standards, referenced forms of evaluation. I think that's the case here in Austria. We just moved away from this in the UK. There's a disconnection between schools and kids. And schools are struggling to provide meaningful uses of information technologies. How many classes are ruined because the IT that the kids are doing is too low for their own abilities? Schools have lost touch with universities, and universities have lost touch with schools. That's why this is important today. Many teachers of geography are non-specialists these days in Europe. Research we did showed that in some countries as many as 50% of geography teachers were not trained to teach geography. What happens? Quality declines. Most of the curriculum are overloaded. There's too much material to teach and not enough time to do it. This is the reality. You're not alone. It's happening everywhere in Europe. And what happens is there's very little space for meaningful geography. And geography is pushed to the edge. It's the last thing that the kids get the opportunity to do. A story of this year. This year, many countries are changing their curriculum, including my own. 5 countries contacted me as president of Eurogeo, people who are teachers, teachers in university, teachers in schools, to say the government is closing geography down. In some countries, the name geography has disappeared. Italy, 4 years ago. Slovakia, 2 years ago. It doesn't appear in the curriculum by name. It's hidden in other things. There are a few success stories, notably the Netherlands, Poland, Slovenia, where geography has been growing in the last 5 years. And lots of others we really don't know what's happening, including my own country. We just changed our curriculum. There are national campaigns taking place, in particular in the Netherlands, where their professional geography society have made big movements to work with the Ministry of Education to grow and make geography successful. The same in Poland and the same in the UK. We had big problems in the UK. Geography was supposed to be the worst subject in school in terms of teaching because there were not specialists. And therefore we've had an action campaign funded by the government. 9 countries in Europe do not have a professional geography association where teachers can join. So who fights for geography? Who tells the public about geography? Well, research we did shows it's the media. The schools don't do it. The universities don't do it. Even the professional associations don't tell the public about what geography is and what geographers do. And who supports the teachers of geography? Well, the launch of this centre today is one fantastic initiative which will bring that support. But I want to just take a minute or two to give you 2 other initiatives which have been happening, which we've been trying to do. First of all, the banner here, the Eurogeo Association. We formed an association of European geographers, all types of geographers, young and not so young. We also created a toolkit to try and advise the public about what geography is and what geographers do. Eurogeo is 30 years old this year. but we formed a new association so individual geographers can join together to support and promote our subject, to try and make the case for Europe. Eurogeo is a participatory member in the Council of Europe, which means we have some political possibilities to make the case for geography in Europe. We've also created a GeoCube to try to promote geography for all. 1,000 high-quality photographs free for geographers to download. 200 short video clips on geographical themes. Here are just some of them. The GeoCube's 54 Faces of Geography. It's like a Rubik Cube, 9 by 6. So 54 faces that geography is about, and it's what geographers do. It's hard to think about it. It's a great thing for kids. What would the kids write as their 54 topics of what geography is about? Or, alternatively, what do the pictures mean? Would be another way of using our GeoCube. I'll just click through these. So the GeoCube, we hope, is an accessible way to read, see and watch what geography is and geographers do, created with support of the European Commission. So in conclusion, I think the digitalearth.at is very important. Centres of excellence and expertise raise profile, particularly to the politicians and the decision makers. It's a big opportunity to build something very strong. And I was asked to say, what is the vision? Well, maybe we could have connections from Digital Earth AT to Digital Earth across Europe and join up the European geographers around Europe who can also participate in this. So my invitation is for you to join that vision. If you're interested, please contact me or talk to me afterwards.